And when we come here to the central, we have a fabric that is well known to us, the Lubugo. Apparently, I want to convince you that we have somebody who mastered in a PhD in Lubugo. And she'll come to speak to us on Linen Day. Our very own here, Jude Juko, has also mastered in linen, and he has all the technology and science of taking that color out of the Lubugo and making it white, so that then you can make a cloth out of it. So this is where we are coming from. Allow me briefly, this occasion was meant to be for just an hour, maximum 1.5. That's why we intended that you have both a sitting and standing meeting, so that you can interact, because this is a business-to-business meeting. I would like to tell you that if you leave here without engaging with a few MDs, with a few CEOs, then you will not have achieved the objective of this meeting. And so why partnerships? From the very first day that we began talking about linen and Linen Day, we have been echoing the fact that for hospitals, linen is an article that extends safety. The healthcare workers here can tell us that linen does not only promote safety, but it also promotes privacy. You are very much aware that a surgeon cannot perform their procedures if they do not have linen. Because one, because of privacy, they do not expose the whole of your body, but they expose the particular part where the procedure is going to take place. So linen is an article of privacy, but it is also an article of safety. That you are very much aware. When we go to the hotels, the hospitality industry, I'm sure the first thing that your eye glances on, and you are convinced whether you'll pay and get a receipt for your night or day, is what are the sheets you're going to sleep in. What kind of pillowcase, what towel are you finding there? That will determine whether your tour will come to a climax and you choose a room. We have gone to the universities, and I'm very happy that our guest of honor today, Dr. Kampumuza Obed, who is working with Chambogo University, is coming to speak to us how the institutions of Uganda are reviving our sector, because he challenged us with the notion of China, that everything that you touch that are used in the home, 90% stem from the universities. Unfortunately for us in this country, you have to pass graduates, and then they come to Rubaga Hospital and be taught how to clean linen by our staff from Bekeka, who has a certificate. So a certificate holder training a degree holder. And so institutions have been key in this. And that's why our partners like the Uganda Industrial Research Institute come into play, because they have come to support our ladies. You have heard Alan talking about the Bachala Bengoye. Linen goes back to the communities. And we have the vision that through Lubaga Hospital, we can have these community laundries, because as a healthcare institution, we have realized that most of the illnesses are preventable if we treat well our clothes. And that's where our manufacturing industry also comes in, because oftentimes they do not have a platform that makes them interact with us so that they can produce the chemicals that we can use to manage our linen, so that without harming our hands, are smooth and safe. And we want to thank Bidiko for leading the race, for coming in. Bidiko has supported the training of the Bachala Bengoye, and that's why Alan has the confidence to say, after Linen Day Africa 2025, we are going to roll out a number of activities. So I want to welcome all of you to this platform, where we are coming to a B2B, a business to business. Uganda Industrial Research Institute is already waiting for partnerships from hospitals like us. We are aware that they supplied more than 1,500,000 masks during COVID-19. When you visit Yuri, they make the disposable gowns, they make face masks, and they have the technology that even tests the permeability of the cloth of how blood can pass through. And these are innovations that we need. And so Linen Day Africa is a platform that is bringing together institutions to come and benchmark and to share best practices of safety, of comfort, but above all, of economic development. And I want to thank you all for coming here today, because this is a milestone that we are setting. The day is yet to come, on the 15th and 16th of next month, when we shall all come together and share these best practices and exhibit all that we have so that we can drive the economy of this country. I thank you all.